Alright, before I get into the video, I want to say a few things. Thank you viewer for taking the time to look at my video, it means a lot. Also make sure to subscribe if you are new here. You need to help my daughter get over her breaking up with you. A few years ago I was dating a girl named Hannah. I say was because that's no longer the case. Hannah and I were in our mid-20s when we met, and quickly started dating shortly after. A few weeks into the relationship and I would be spending more time at her apartment than at my own house. Her parents paid for a place for her. We were inseparable. Unfortunately, my rose-colored glasses didn't alert me to the emotional burden that I had placed on myself by being with Hannah. Hannah was, unfortunately, not emotionally well. Of course, being in love tends to let you gloss over these things, and I managed to forgive her for going through my phone or stalking other girls I talked to online, or for giving me the silent treatment when we argued about something, or for texting her exes behind my back. However, all this came to a head after just over a year of dating, when she accused me of cheating on her with multiple women in a big spectacle in front of her classmates and friends in public after giving me the silent treatment for over a week. I decided I had had enough, and when she told me we're done I decided to walk and never look back. Of course, this didn't stop Hannah from trying to do a 180 and get me back, which resulted in me having to block a total of 7 different numbers from her, her friends, and her burner phones before she eventually hacked my Reddit account and, after sending me messages through my profile, deleted it. I know what you're saying. Where are the entitled parents? Enter stage left. Hannah's family and I had gotten along very well. Her dad and I met weekly for baseball and her mom and I would often discuss things for her apartment. I would often go over for dinner. It became rather apparent that her parents had difficulty dealing with her emotional well-being, and that they would many times look to me to help her during these episodes. So when Hannah came home in tears that I left her, her parents immediately contacted the one person who was there to help her during her emotional distress, me. In case you weren't paying attention, Hannah and I are in our mid-20s, and I was being contacted by her mother trying to explain how this was a misunderstanding and that I should come take her back. When it became apparent that I was not interested in doing so, her mother allowed Hannah to contact me through her phone, berating me for ghosting her and leaving our fabulous relationship. When Hannah finally hacked my Reddit and I was forced to change a plethora of passwords as well as check all my accounts for suspicious activity alongside contacting a lawyer, I finally reached out to her family to tell them what had occurred. I was met by her father, stating that I needed to come discuss this breakup with her. That she was distraught and nobody else could help her but me. Apparently, I needed to help the person who broke up with me get over breaking up with me because I'm her boyfriend. It was then that I said to her father that no, Hannah is not my problem anymore, that I am under no obligation to help her through her breakup, and then informed him of the hacking and threatened legal action. He once again tried to ask me to at least contact her, because I could only assume her parents were having difficulty handling her emotionally. I once again repeated what I said, that I have my own feelings to worry about, and reminded him that she broke up with me and you want me to come help her through this. I hung up. I never heard from any of them again, probably because they're all still blocked. So just cause I am Mexican it means that I'm an illegal immigrant. So let me get it out of the truth, I was born in Chicago and raised mostly Mexican, but since my older siblings had an American father they spoke English, then my mother, Mexican, met my father, also Mexican. So to other people I look the most Mexican in my family. Anyway, on to the story. EP entitled person. Me, the one and only myself. C, cashier. 2 days before I posted this my mom was sick, my dad and siblings were at work and or school. My mom let me stay cause she wanted company, she is scared being alone. She gave me $30 to go to the store just 2 blocks away to get some medicine and something for myself. A few minutes later I enter the store looking for medicine, all the labels were in Spanish so my Mexican side took over and reads, Me, in Spanish, stomach pain, neck pain. Then, they come in. EP, oh my god guys, call the police, we got an illegal Mexican here. Me, what are you talking about? EP, you spoke Spanish and you look Mexican, so you are illegal. Me, woman, are you stupid? Kids can speak Spanish from school cause of Spanish class, and since I'm Mexican I speak Spanish. Doesn't mean I was born here. EP, you are lying, I'm calling the police. Since she didn't know Spanish I just decided to curse her out, censored of course. Me, in Spanish, this stupid BH thinks that I speak Spanish, I'm illegal. See, in Spanish, yeah, she doesn't know that everyone that works here is Mexican cause we look American. EP, what, you are an illegal immigrant too? Me, do you not realize that everyone that is working here is Mexican? EP, you, if you are all Mexican then I don't want to be in this store with Mexicans ever again. Me, thank you for finally having a good idea for once. She leaves and I get my mom's medicine, and I didn't realize until I got home that they repay me with the medicine being 50% off. Turns out that entitled Karen was harassing the employees for 3 months, so I did them a favor. Entitled aunt and cousin steal my PC I got for Christmas, the day after. Cast. EC, entitled cousin EA, entitled aunt me and M, my mum. Both EA and M are single mums. Backstory info, my cousin and I have both wanted a gaming PC for a couple of years now, both begging out parents for ages. I came home from a friend's place a day before Christmas to be surprised by my EA, EC, and O. I have had some problems in the past with them stealing a few PS4 games and stuff, but I never followed it up because I knew it would be no use. I am also a black belt in Taekwondo. I also mild anger issues, making me swear and lash out sometimes. I came home from my friend's house one day before Christmas, walk in, and to my surprise, I see EA, AC, and O. Everything was fine until Christmas Day. I opened a present to find out that it was a brand new gaming desktop, way better than I asked for, and EC jealous opens his presents and gets a new gaming laptop, MSI GL65 Leopard 9 SCXR 15.6-inch Core i5 black gaming laptop. That's the model for anyone who wants to know. EC jealous that his PC isn't as good throws the biggest tantrum he has ever thrown, and he has had a lot. He is also 14, same as me. So, I set it up, already had a monitor, while I hear him screaming like a banshee that had just had all its limbs ripped off, and saying it's not fair. I was so much better behaved than him, that piece of S. They didn't leave until tomorrow, so we had to deal with his winning for a whole day, and EA trying to calm him down, trying to convince me to swap presents. You brat, he deserves it way more than you, my angel has been so much better than you. Finally, it is time to leave the next day. They said they had to leave early, so I hadn't been in my study yet, and for some reason, EC and EA look a lot happier, and EC didn't even mention my PC. After we all say goodbye, I go into the study to start playing COD and games I have downloaded overnight, but to my surprise, I do not know why I was surprised. I should have seen this coming. My computer was gone. It wasn't there. My setup wasn't in my room, it's in a study which is downstairs. My room is upstairs, and I sleep like a baby, sometimes having to have people to shake me to wake me up. So, it is entirely possible that they somehow could have snuck my PC out, don't know how though. I sprinted downstairs and out of the house to see them gone. I went straight to my mum and we went on a fast and furious chase, speeding after them. We were miles behind because they left 10 minutes before. And once I arrived I swore we were in hell. My cousin's room is at the front of the house and has a window that you can look in through, and that F-brat had taken it. This is the following conversation. Me, Mum, EC is in there trying to unlock the PC. He can't figure out the password, that stupid S. M, okay let's knock. M knock and EA open the door, and once she sees us her face goes white. M, hi EA. Me, S PC is missing along with the setup. Do you know anything about it? EA white as sun, no, are you accusing me of stealing it? How dare you? Okay, I know what I said was a bit mean and nasty, but they took the PC I had been wanting for years. Me, move your fat ass EA you diabetic asshole and let me in, I saw EC trying to unlock it. And before she could say anything I push past her ignoring he screams. M and EA start screaming at each other while I enter my cousin's room. Me, give me back my computer you stealing F thief. EC, you don't deserve this PC, it is mine now. Again I know this is wrong but I had had enough of the stealing my games in the past and treating me as a take what you want person. So, I roundhoused him to the head, sending him to the floor in pain, and that felt F good. He started screaming like a baby, and because of this both EA and M sprint in. EA, what have you done to my baby? You have given him brain damage. What did you do? How could you do this to family? He is going to be AR now. And some other stuff that I don't pay attention to. During the time it took for EA and M to walk in I had managed to unplug the PC and was carrying it out chanting. Me, F both of you. And being the nice person I am I put down the PC down and punched EC monitor cracking it beyond repair for taking a bunch of games over the years. EA, you can't take that, that is my son's. It is his now. He got it for Christmas. We bought it. I am calling the cops and getting you thrown in jail for breaking and entering assault. M and I walk off not wanting to hear her BS. The aftermath. I haven't spoken to them since and EA has called the cops or anything, don't know what they would say. Every now and then I will send images of me playing on it etc. to them to piss them off. After doing that for about a month they blocked me on everything possible. I'm your mother, so you should give me half of your work money. Hey guys, so I thought about this from a few days ago and decided to post it here. A little backstory. My mother is not the entitled mom in this story, but her mother is. My mother's family didn't have a whole lot of money growing up and lived in a not so normal home. I don't want to be disrespectful. Her mother, M, didn't have a job, but nice dad, Andy, did, but only $20 a week. They each had 7 kids together. M was not the most respectful person in the world and encouraged her kids not to go to college. Out of the 7 kids, my mom was the only one to go to college and graduate. I love you mom, if you are reading this. Now on to the story. While my mom was in college, she knew she needed money, so she started a lawn mowing business. $10 for one mowed lawn. The chaos began whenever her mother found out what business she was doing. One day, my mother opened up the door to find her mother standing there. The following conversation went like this. M, hey M. How was school today? M, it was mediocre. M, so I heard you started a lawn mowing business. M, having an OSH she found out moment, yeah. What about it? M, well, since I'm your mother and gave birth to you, don't you think I should have half of it? M, are you serious right now? M, yes. I'm serious. Give half of it to me now. M, just generally PD of right now, fine. My mother then gave her $5 before she walked away. This continued on for a couple of years before she got a then boyfriend, now divorced husband, and decided to move out of that heck hole, yeah know what I meant. Andy understood while M realized that meant no more payday for her and tried to stop her. M yelled at her and told her to stay the away from her. She then moved out to stay with her now divorced husband and had 2 children together. They then decided it was not working and decided to get divorced. She then met a new person, who is my amazing father, and married him after a year and a half of dating. Her and my father then had me and my amazing little brother. She is way nicer than M. If you want to hear more stories, yes, this isn't the only one, then I would happily go on about my mother's M. Hope you all have a great day and stay safe. Laughing face, edit, Thank you guys so much for the support. Me and my family are doing great right now and I hope yours is doing well too. Laughing face. Entitled mother tells her kid to get away from me during a seizure because I'm on drugs. So it's been a while since I last posted and this happened months ago and honestly I forgot about it not long after. Back in January I was in college and having fun, being with friends and thinking of what to do after we finish. I had not long been told that I most certainly have epilepsy and had told my friends about it. They agreed to help me if I were to have a seizure and make sure that I was all right. During our lunch break one day, we were walking around the town just up the road from the college and I felt a seizure coming on. I told my friends and leaned against a wall to hold myself up and it happened. My friends came over and made sure I didn't pass out or fall over and this caught the attention of a young girl who I think was in her early teens. She came over and asked one of my friends what's going on and he explained. Just as my seizure was calming down, the girl's mother comes over and I hear her say, "Get away from him, sweetie, he's probably on drugs." My friends then tell her that I was having a seizure and she simply scoffs. "You're all covering for him because he sells you drugs too." After I regain my balance and am able to walk properly, we all promptly walked away as this woman was shouting after us that we're druggies, but she gave up after a couple of minutes. I'm honestly so happy my friends were there for me, couldn't ask for better people to have in my life. Make sure to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done yet. Thanks for watching.